Sunday, 1 o'clock games. First, we'll go with Lions at Vikings. Open Vikings -6. Now anywhere from -5, -4.5, -4, depending on what book you have. And we remind you to go to SBRodds.com. They show you all of the books. It is a new revamped site they're using, and it's looking very good. I love what they've done. I love the changes they made. Total opened at 50.5. Now there's still a couple 50.5, some 50s, some 49.5s. It's slowly moving down. These Lions are 1-2 on the road, playing a Vikings team that's 2-2 at home. The Vikings looked bad against the Saints. Vikings coming off a double-digit loss at home. Cousins still looked good, 31 for 41, 359 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception, but they couldn't get stops. Everson Griffin, which was probably expected, didn't look very good back in action. The Vikings still dealing with a ton of injuries to key players. Sendejo, Anthony Barr, Xavier Rhodes, all week-to-week. Lions coming off a disappointing 28-14 loss to the Seahawks. Donnie, it was that interception at the one that cost me my 3rd week in a row of hitting parlays. And this one was 660, and it blew up right there on the 1-yard line. They traded Tate today to your Eagles, Donnie, for a 3rd-round pick. Their running game was completely stopped by the Seahawks, something I didn't really see coming. Kerryon Johnson went 8 for 22 yards. The rest of the team went 5 for 12 yards. Snacks looked good in his first game with the Lions. Lions at Vikings. You can get this line anywhere between 4 and 5. What are you thinking here, Donnie?
It looks like we have a lot of 5s across the board here. A little bit of information coming in today, obviously with Golden Tate being traded to the Philadelphia Eagles. Takes a little bit of wind out of the sails because it's not so much that, look, lines are going to move because like wide receivers are gone or running backs are gone or defensive backs are gone. It's the MO, because when you're in the room, we all work for companies, right? And you know what you can, from the higher ups, if the times are good or the times are bad, or they can believe in you in your sales position or whatever job you do at work. It kind of hurts when you're at the trade deadline. You say, you know what? We're in the thick of things here in the NFC North. We might be able to make a run at this thing. We have a big divisional game, and you get the knock at the door, and they say, let me take your best wide receiver out. He's shipped off to Philadelphia, and good luck, guys. That takes the air out of the room, saying, well, maybe ownership and the front office doesn't think we're really that good of a football team, because instead of taking Golden Tate away, maybe they would have got us another football player, because they took Snacks Harrison the week before. So you're telling me the front office said, let's add on with Snacks Harrison because we need a little help on the defense to make a run. Oh, man, Seattle just embarrassed us. You know what? We're done. Golden Tate, see ya. We're going to, take a little bit off the front line for you there. That doesn't help. And you're going on the road in the division for a team that needs to win this football game. I'm looking Minnesota in this type of environment. Liked them even before the trade, but now with taking Golden Tate out there, that guy that can make plays on the line of scrimmage, yards after catch, is no longer there. That doesn't help Detroit in this situation. And I really think Minnesota needs this game a little bit more than them, and we'll see if they get Xavier Rhodes back. But again, look, one more quick point on the game last week, Jimmy. Let's just say Adam Thielen doesn't fumble that football, and the Minnesota Vikings take a commanding lead going into the half. Maybe he's not under that much pressure, Kirk Cousins, where he throws the pick six in the second half on a horrible throw, and they win that football game. Might change your outcome in this. So I actually think you're getting a little bit of value here on the Minnesota Vikings based just on last week alone.
I think that is a very good point. I think there is value on the Vikings. What do you make of the Lions against the Seahawks? The 14-point win for the Seahawks. Obviously, there was that pick at the 1. But when I was making that over, I really thought the Lions would be able to put up some points against that Seahawks defense. Now they're moving Tate. Do you question this Lions offense moving forward?
You're getting back into that realm where you added weapons because you wanted to see what Matt Stafford can do, right? He's in the prime of his career, and they're going to be built on offense. And you trade one of the best playmaking wide receivers they've had over the past couple years. So that goes right down the line. So now you don't have to worry about Golden Tate because his job was significant in that offense because you could throw the rocket screen to him, Jimmy. How many times have you seen them throw out to Golden Tate a 1-yard pass? He makes 2 guys miss, turns it into a 15-yard gain. That's no longer gone there. So that organic play you take out of the system, and you have 2 more down the field type of wide receivers with Jones and Kenny Golladay. It only hurts. And again, you're Matthew Stafford. You're a quarterback. You want more weapons, right? And you get one of your playmakers taken away from you. So now I have to thread the needle. I have to push the football down the field as opposed to, hey, look, 3rd and 2, let me throw it in the flat and Golden Tate will pick up 5 yards. It doesn't help the situation, but more so that we just talked about, it's the MO in the room now that says ownership doesn't think we can make a run. Hey, maybe we can't.
Interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. A lot of guys in the chat don't really agree in the importance of Tate. Ab Sports says Tate doesn't matter. As you mentioned, Golladay and Jones Ab Sports says they will be fine with them. But D-Tate Doug says this man has 90-plus catches every year he's been in Detroit. You can't just replace that. Very interesting. Big Ragu says Lions will make changes before the deadline. Mark it down. Very
well, the
interesting.
deadline's over, so I don't think they're making any more changes.
Is it? What time does it end?
I think it's 4 o'clock. It was 4 o'clock today. It ended, I believe, right?
So about 15 minutes ago. Very interesting stuff. I agree with you early, Donnie, in the week. I love getting 2 chances to do this with you. I agree the Vikings have value.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.